When I was a kid, movie ratings were really important. Do you remember this, right? When you're growing up, you got your PG movies and PG-13 movies and R-rated movies. And the way it was explained to me was that, PG-13 meant that by the time you were 13, you would be mature enough to handle that content, right? You'd be ready for that. And rated R movies, I think it was like 17 or 18, something like that. It's like when you get to then you are old enough to handle that stuff. And so I remember my first PG-13 movie was Pearl Harbor. And I got to watch it when I was 12 years old, I was very proud. I'm mature enough to handle this movie. And Pearl Harbor is a pretty intense war movie. So little 12-year-old JJ, I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but just imagine a little 12-year-old like watching people explode all over the screen. It's like, I'm fine. This doesn't affect me. For a long time, I thought it was a sign of maturity to be able to watch things with nudity or violence in them and not be affected. I thought, well, it's because I'm so mature. I'm too smart to be influenced by that. But I look at the teachings of Jesus, and he doesn't say, when you're old enough, you'll be able to handle this stuff. He says, if it causes you to lust, flee, gouge it out. So maybe we shouldn't ask, am I old enough to watch this? And we should start asking, is this good for me? Regardless of how old I am. If you're a follower of Jesus, you're never going to be old enough for it to be okay for lust to have a place in your heart.